nice to meet you. My name is Biran Franco. I'm one of the co-founders of Cyclops Security. By the way, Cyclops Security, and thank you, Sivan, for the, it's like, we didn't talk about it, but Sivan did like an amazing intro for us. Cyclops Security is the first CSMA platform available today that powered by search and AI. And you're gonna see it in a bit. Let me just share my screen. Misha, can you give me access to share my screen, please?
Well, so I think you're still the presenter, so it would have to be you.
So I'm trying to present and okay.
So do I need to do anything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I need to assign Biran to as host. Okay, there you go. Stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. By the way, Josh, great picture. Thank you for that. Okay, so what we're going to talk in the next 20 minutes, we're going to talk about the future of security defense in depth and specific. We're going to talk about cybersecurity mesh combining with generative AI. So if we think about just on this headline, like cybersecurity mesh, Gen AI, future of security defense, usually I think we will imagine ourselves in this type of future of the SOC, right? We have like a ton of visualizations, ton of data, everything connected, you know, pretty like a pink future, right? A bright future. Now, when we actually put Gen AI on top of it, like we have a dream to literally use generative AI to defend, right? Or have the ability to ask like, how can we prevent an attack? Where we are exposed, where we are not secured, etc. Right? Because basically we need like, oh, the AI should have these type of answers to our needs. But the main question is, how are we going to get there? Okay? And the first fundamental thing that we should do, this is the cybersecurity mesh architecture. And what is it, by the way? Let's put everything on the table. Cybersecurity mesh architecture is an approach that connects all of the solutions together. And basically, what it's offer on top of it, it's an operational dashboards, it's policy, posture, and playbook management, security intelligence, and identity fabric. Everything correlated into one place. But it's not enough just to show you what it's connected to what. What is it? What is really is cybersecurity mesh architecture, or you can call it cyber mesh. Cybersecurity mesh is a collaborative ecosystem of tools and controls to secure the modern distributed enterprise. Okay, and Sivan talked about it in her presentation. The landscape has been changed. Okay, like we add more and more solutions. The attack landscape keep rising all the time. And we need to adjust. CSMA is the answer, but we need to understand that CSMA is a strategy. Okay, it's something that for the long term we need to do. Okay, it's something that requires from us to do actions. It's a roadmap. It's something that we need to plan and see how we're going to tackle it moving forward. And on top of it, it's a new paradigm. We need to change the way we think, change the way we act, and change the way we are literally connect everything. And why is that? In order to enhance our capabilities, especially around detection, more efficient responses, more consistent policy and posture and playbook management, and more adaptive and granular access control. Why we need it? Because on each one of these solutions, okay, sometimes we have several of them, okay, we need to correlate, connect, understand, and get benefits of them. So, shall we play a game? On the cybersecurity defense? Now, let's talk about why we need to achieve cybersecurity. What are the triggers or the initiatives to get it? One, responses are too slow. Same for detection. So slow. Okay, we can see it that any second company talk about how they're going to improve significantly your MTTD, MTTR, which means there is a need. Our tools are often inaccurate. The rate of false positive is keep rising. Once you add more and more and more solutions, once you have more devices, once you have more assets. Not all of our solutions have the ability to exchange information and get something. Now, on top of it, the interfaces, the human-machine interface, the UI, the UX that we see today, especially, in the query languages, are extremely complex and hard to put. On top of it, there is ability of machines to get data and do actions, which means machines today are taking a significant part in our lives by taking decision. We have this capability and we not use it. Last but not least is the fog of war. We don't really know where our attackers will come from. Okay, it's super complex to identify. Okay. Now, we need to understand that the game has changed significantly. We can see it on any, I just came back from the Gartner Summit in London, and the main thing that they talked on any session is the mesh, is the context, is the risk, that eventually the mesh is the basics. Now, if you want to see how the architecture looks, I will put a very scary diagram like this. But this diagram is not that scary. It's literally an ecosystem of all of the solutions that you have that eventually giving you the option to get all of the operation dashboards in one place. We all know how hard it is today. All of the policy posture and playbook management in one place, including the business logic rules. How hard today for us to connect security and business. And here you can see all of the brain of the correlation, the aggregation, the machine learning, all of the buzzwords, right? But here you can see it on top of the exposure management and external threat intelligence, and with how it's actually connect to all of the ecosystem, all of the solutions here. Okay, pull all of the assets with identity fabric in the last. But one important thing to see here, the CSMA, even if it's a platform, it's not replacing these solutions. It's taking everything and make your stack of technology into an ecosystem. It's taking everything and make it better together, okay? And this is the main thing, taking the best of suite and make it best of breed suite. This is the idea. Now, what are the key to the future of CSMA? Okay, what is where it's going to take us? One is literally investing in data science. Today we are not there. Okay, we see some of the organizations are investing on that, probably most large enterprises, but not all of them. And this is the main focus. On top of it, as you can see, AI, and we're going to talk about it in a sec, augmented reality and virtual reality, how to consume the data visually, and natural language interaction. Okay, we see the rise of the need for search. By the way, you're going to see it in Cyclops by the end. Voice recognition, swarm computing, and autonomic computing. the ability to let computers understand once the data is there. But once the data is there, you can do the magic. The hard part is to connect everything and build it. Now, if we talked about like the Gen AI, I'm not gonna explain how it is, like what are the models, where you can see it, etc. I'm just gonna focus on what are the benefits together. Basically, if you put the Gen AI for security in the cyber mesh, by the way, you can see it, it's Cyclops. But the main idea that we need a new way to defend against attack. And in order to accelerate our capabilities, detections, response, control, we need cybersecurity mesh embedded or powered by Gen AI. And where you can see it, one, separate out the noise. How much noise we have? Ton. We are suffering from risk fatigue, from alert fatigue. We don't really know where everything goes, and we are working so much to get it. So think about that combination between the two. We will give you the ability to have risk, full context risk on your data, and it will be out of the box, connected to your business. Allow to your team to focus on what is matter, on their environment. Second, determine the real attack target. Sometimes if I have a device that is vulnerable and it's exposed to the internet, it's just a gate. Who said it's gonna get to my holy grail, right? To the bucket on the SASA or the organization resource? Who said it? You need a way to understand the path, okay? Understand exactly what putting your organization at risk, based on what is the crown jewels in your environment. And you need to do it at scale. It's not enough just building it rules and stuff. Next, predictive and real-time analysis. Okay, AI can generate security content. Where are the real detections, the right workflows and policies much faster than humans? Let's face it, okay? That eventually will change the way we are handling security threats in real time. Last but not least is understand and correlate behaviors. We can't be in a place that eventually each one of our solutions talking in a different language. By the way, this is our reality, and we are suffer for that. It's hard, it's complex, it's take us so much headache just to connect it. We need something that connects everything, that besides the fact that it's correlating that, it's also connect the dots and tell you exactly how, for instance, several different behaviors that each one by themselves is not an issue, but once you connect them, it's important. It's something that you should focus on. And this is the idea. So guys, the bottom line, the future is coming fast. And it's the time to build cybersecurity mesh and Gen AI. So let me show you the future. It's called Cyclops security. And what we are doing, we are meshing all of your security stack into one place. We are putting just metadata, not logs, and we are normalizing, correlating, deduplicating, and connecting the dots between the entities with relations for business context. And we allow you to pull it in a search bar as Google with AI and natural language. As you can see, you can ask, well, if we are secured or not. So open to questions. Thank you, everyone. And we are Cyclops, and we are unlocking cybersecurity.
Thanks, Biran. This was amazing.